Sports. This is an elimination series that is really going to put Secret to the test. They're going up against a squad that has been firing on all cylinders, already creating upsets. You know, when we looked at Secret in their last matchup, they didn't necessarily seem happy with the way that they were able to get the win. Yes, they've made it this far at TI, but this is a team.
Blasted. And it kind of owns these low armor range trios. Like, I played a Invoker versus it the other day, and I got completely destroyed.
Last pick Earthshaker, but yeah, it's really okay. So Ricky mid is what you're thinking.
It will be
Chris
a Ricky
Luck,
mid. Yes.
He's a Ricky mid player.
Yes.
Oh boy.
This is our mid lane matchup. Is definitely going to be the most interesting. First, Puppy. He's going to be fine.
And I've never
Shadow Shaman
seen
silence.
in professional Dota. I don't think I've seen Earthshaker versus Ricky mid. I think this might be a first for me.
I'm pretty certain that Earthshaker is one of the few heroes that can really deal with the backstab damage. Comes to the Riki, the arrow comes down, and that is going to be your first blood on Stinger. They try and turn things around by killing Puppy, but now Schofield has overextended himself trying to trade off kills, and he's going to be slowly whittled away by Yapzor. As Schofield, the Shadow Shaman, it has a bit of a slower base movement speed. So the boots versus boots right now is going.
2 cores is always farming.
Yes. And this game, it's going to be Hector, while Chris Luck is the one trying to move around the map, make plays, but he's going to get chains done here. Shouldn't be able to get off the smoke screen or the tricks of the trade. They're going to use the Echo Slam to make sure he has no Puppy from TPing out.
Bottom lane.
Oh, we go back into it. Is now with the global silence. Yapzor, he's done. They're going to look at Puppy as well. Tricks of the trade being used right as Nisha was hoping for the Chronosphere. Puppy, he's almost dead here, but they enchant totem jump in for mid one. Looking to be able to finish up Chris Luck, but he healed. He got the magic stick. Is that going to be enough? The smoke screen, he gets the swing. He gets
the Chronosphere.
Chronosphere going out to finish off Schofield as well. Doesn't want to deal with those disables.
During that time, look at Hector
from
top.
Infamous is actually coming over here because Hector, he's trying to hit a tier 3 right now. Stinger's just buying him time. Go, Hector, go. I've got this.
2K gold lead still for and push this. Top lane is pushing at the same time. You see that Schofield's going for the play. He's hoping that nobody comes in, drops the wards. Tier 3 being assaulted on both sides of the map. Secret have to decide. They decide to go for Schofield, but this also means the bottom lane likely to lose its tier 3. Secret, they're in shambles right now. They're not quite sure where to go.
Nisha has the Chronosphere. He's going to need a beauty here to be able to help stop this push. Hector's actually going to jump forward, trying to get Puppy here for the avalanche. Surrounding him, he does have the extra life though, and maybe that's why he's just so fearless right now. They do manage to get a smoke screen onto Nisha, but Hector looking to be able to finish off Puppy. The global silence going down, right as the enchant totem swing. But mid one, not able to finish off that Phantom Lancer. Hector's giving it away, but now the Chronosphere goes out. They're looking to be able to bring down this Phantom Lancer. He does have the Aegis though. Stinger's gonna die inside the Chrono as well. They use the arrow though. Do they have the chains done? He's gonna be able to jump away into the bit of doppelganger. The RP inside of the tricks of the trade. Mid one trying to bail him out with the Echo Slam. He doesn't. He managed to finish off one. Chris Luck almost dead with the BKB. He can't get out. He's dead as well. Infamous drop 3. And Secret, they will manage to hold on to their melee barracks.
Took heavy damage at that.
Get caught. Schofield, he's trying for it. He's got the Blink Dagger, he's got the Shackles. He can dodge the arrow, try and get the Hex off, even with the Lotus Orb. It doesn't matter, just stop Sai from being able to blink away, and he does it. Hector gets on top of him, and Nisha, look at him, he's just sitting on the high ground. He's going to try and go for Schofield right now. He does manage to get the arrow onto him, but immediately a smoke screen. Now it's Skewer back. No, Whisper gets stunned up by Midnight. He's not able to get that. The Echo Slam and the volley as well. They rain damage from above to be able to finish off most of Infamous. Mass buybacks coming out. They're trying to save Hector. Half health, Doppelganger away. Mid one jumps into him now. The RP. It doesn't hit mid one, and that's so bad. He managed to get off the Fissure, and that's done onto Hector. The arrow is out as well. He nails the volley. Side with another fresh volley. Finished off the supports of Infamous and Team Secret. A long, drawn-out fight.
And Roshan is up.
An opening. His smoke is going to break, so he should know, or unless he thinks it's the tower. He thinks it's the tower.
Looked like he was walking in that area for a second, but does know. Hector, for as farmed as he is, he needs a pretty big RP to set fights up for him. They just need their disables to be able to live. Schofield's pinging for him right now. He wants his team to come in. Both teams actually know about this.
Yeah, but it's so hard. Oh, he managed to get the shackle on his eye. Here comes the arrow. The Fisher out as well, but he didn't blink anywhere. He does manage to get comboed off Whisper with the skewer backwards. Both BKBs going down. There's where the RP is with Global Silence on Anisha right now. Manta's up. He's going to jump for Schofield, and he does have that cheese, so he's going to be in fighting shape. But Hector, he's trying to finish off the eye. He does manage to get one, but mid one stuns him up. No, the BKB of Hector, he is able to doppelganger away. Chris Luck with his own BKB, who's trying to go for the back line. Does manage to get a bit of bash on mid one, low on mana. Does have enough just to be able to make one jump away. Chris Luck really wants to hunt him down. He's got the blink cast range too. If he can actually just get the vision, that's going to be opted by Schofield. First to Hex, now the follow-up. Chris Luck with the smoke screen slowing him down. Nisha coming back in here to time dilation. Does have the Manta. Hector though wants to be able to burn him out of his mana as fast as possible. And Nisha has just enough to be able to time walk away, but Chris Luck's not going to let him get out. He managed to get the bash there, controlling him up, and it tricks the trade. The carry of Team Secret falls, and now maybe even a little bit more. Earthshaker still has that Aegis. What if they
for him,
caught
but
him?
he's far.
He is so far away.
Stays for that one creep camp. He will die. They've got vision on him too. Whisper on this high ground. Gonna blink out.
He's got a force up as well, but he's not going to use it fast enough. The Chronosphere does manage to catch him. They get the control onto the Phantom Lancer. They're going to be able to get the silence, but they got the BKB in the follow-up. The Echo Slam. It locks down the carry of Infamous, and it'll catch Whisper as well. They have
Whisper,
a buyback.
he doesn't have buyback for 110.
They have a buyback on Hector, but it's only going to be the three of them defending against Secret. Once again, Secret's buyback. Secret holding the high ground into smoking and making a fight work. They're going to go for it anyway. That means Secret, after winning that fight, are going to be able to get the Roshan. That's Aegis, Cheese, and a Refresher Shard for Nisha. We have one. And add another. Oh, now the Chronosphere coming out. Nisha's going to be left alone, but he's one-on-one against Chris Luck, who, at a loss for words, he was so far forward.
Yeah, the rest of his team got the message. They're like, let's hang back, and Chris Luck just decided, I'm going to step out, dies almost instantly.
Okay, well, now there's another hero without buyback. Schofield and Chris Luck just dying back-to-back like that means Infamous left in a precarious position now. They do not have buyback due to gold on the Shadow Shaman. And same actually goes for the Riki. So, if anything, Secret are probably... Look at this. I mean, they finished off the tier 3. These illusions have been chipping away at the range barracks as well. It'll get the Observer Ward that was laid out as well.
Yeah, Secret not taking any.
Oh, Jesus, Hector! You gotta be careful at tree volley now.
The arrow hits.
This opportunity to be able to jump in with arrow. Nailing down to Chris Luck. They have to blow the Global Silence here, especially for Schofield stuck inside the trees right now. Nisha beats him to a pulp. Inside the jungle, now drops the Chronosphere. Is gonna go for the Riki, who does not have the buyback. Look at the tree volley. Raining death from above, and now that's gonna be Megas coming in for Team Secret. They still have a buyback on a Schofield. If Hector can actually finish up this kill on a mid one with Soul Catcher, it makes him a little skittish. He jumps away. This is going to be Infamous battling against Megas. They seem kind of okay with this idea. They're not trying to just throw their lives away to beat back Secret.
And they're just hoping for that one fight right now. Whisper still has the RP.
Oh, the RP does manage to get up with the force staff, gets him away. He was looking to be able to get the skewer into the fountain, but instead he dies. He's immediately going to buy back because Hector needs his help. He's going to be chain stunned down though. Hector, can he jump away? A force staff, a doppelganger. He's a little bit farther, but the volley comes in once again. And Whisper, who just bought back, skewers back to the safety of the fountain.
GG.
But no buyback from Hector means there's no more damage left, even as Whisper finally gets that RP skewer. Look how tanky Secret is, and Infamous. They put up the good fight. They almost had a solid lead.
A backline with the lifestealer, like a Storm or a Zoo, an Ember type hero, I think is kind of them.
Hey,
It's
nice
the Storm.
because I was going to be like, we don't see him play it that much, and here it is.
They need something that scales. They just had Lifestealer with Tide, Doom, and like teamfight heroes, but no damage. And that's where Storm gives them another.
And then you maintain control of the map. Like,
I'd like to see Infamous be a lot more patient.
okay.
Going for Rax.
This is quite the man fight between Maledicts and the Shadow Poison. Both have damage options that build up over time, but it looks like Schofield's the one to be able to back down. But top lane, the rotation for mid one, killing Chris Luck. And now Zai trying to chase down Stinger. Yapzor in mid one is going to join him here. An early rotation secures the boundary room, but also gets 2 kills in the top lane.
These are the kind of rotations that we got really used to seeing from mid one throughout the DP. At the same time, it'll cost him his life.
And it's costing him his net worth too. He is 2nd in CS, but he's down at 6th in net worth.
Yeah, even behind the Absol.
Jump on a Hector. He does have the rage, but they do have the black hole in return with a death ward. All that physical damage and the hole through that magic immunity is good enough to get the kill. That is the top net worth hero in the game, Fall.
He absolutely did not expect to die like that.
He was just constantly trying to create that space. Here in the playoff games, it seems like they've been giving Whisper a little bit more scaling, a little bit better situations. And it's Chris Luck who's had to do all the diving. Stinger is going to throw out the Ravage. Does manage to nail 3, but he will fall to the Maledict here, trying to execute Puppey with the Body Shield plus Miscoil. That's too much heal. And all of that, Chris Luck trying to dive away with the Chronosphere. Does manage to catch him. They do have the disruption, though. But how much mana he doesn't have. He does have 11 magic wand charges. He's going to pop that now. 1 jump away, but he does have the Maledict on him.
The
Paralyzing, bring it forward. He follows it, bounces over to Whisper as well, stunning him. And Chris Luck falls. Now the toss back in design, trying to get that silence up onto Whisper, who's slowed down so much. His base boots and drums just will not get him out of his hell. That Secret is created in the mid lane.
And that tier 2 tower already gone. Secret taking advantage of the fact that Infamous, they want to push this potential, going to take advantage of that. They know what Hector's about. They're going to go in for the Roshan, and it's in fact going to be Infamous that now has to potentially learn how to hold high grounds at this early state. They've been aggressive so far.
He's just going to try and go in with a Scorched Earth. Chris Luck holding around. Mid one makes his jump in, though. He's going to be able to catch the Doom. Doom survives. Whisper can get off a Doom somewhere here, and he uses it onto Nisha, but Nisha's plenty healthy, especially with the Phonic Shield on him. But Singer's here. No Ravage, but they will manage to execute. Yeah,
the clap by Rose.
They're going to jump back in. The clap for Rose on the Phonic Shield. Can they finish off Nisha? They need a little bit more than double damage. The final hit, he gets him. Whisper finishes him off. Now Singer trying to hide from the Death Ward, but everyone from Infamous has thrown their lives into this fight to slow down Team Secret. It's gonna cost them 4 here. Schofield will take a little time, but eventually he does fall to Zai. That entire time, Hector was farming. He is so close to his Radiance, but Roshan trees with that ball lightning rather than down the lane and try and like farm up some creeps or something. Look at this. Secret immediately moving into the mid lane. They're going to be able to catch Whisper, toss him straight up in the air instead of back to the supports. Whisper does have the Crimson Guard. He's super tanky here, but the Maledict's making him so much squishier, and he's going to take out. Now, the Black Hole being used on the Hector, immediately canceled, though, as a good disruption from the side. Got Schofield his life, but at least he's able to get Hector out of that engagement.
That's perfectly fine. Now you've traded the Shadow Demon for the cooldown of the Black Hole. That'll be worth it, and it coincides with the time that Ravage is going to come back up because Whisper did
buy back. Storm is here. I have a feeling Infamous just has this read that Secrets, they can't actually beat them in a fight right now. So better just to not use this net worth. They're going to find the opening here onto Schofield. Disruption. Time dilation slowing down Schofield as well. Now he's going to buy back with Ravage going down on so many heroes, but instantly, look at that borrowed time. And the Black Hole! It's perfect, locking down the 2 cores. Hector as well as Chris Luck about to fall inside that Black Hole, and that's just it. Infamous. They're going to fall here as Zai combined with Yapzor, the borrowed time into a Phonic Shield and the Black Hole immediately afterwards catching everybody. Infamous. They played one hell of a tournament. They're just dancing
with each other.
But it's looking like Secret. They're just going to go for the tier 4s here. So much time left on Infamous that it just seems impossible. Whisper, he's hoping he'll lure them into the Fountain if possible, dropping some items, dancing around them. What a fun team to watch. What a charming team to watch. But sadly,
till the end, they'll do this.
Till the bitter end, they will drop their items, do their taunts, drop their sprays. Going for Puppey. Oh no, the Lincolns. And that's it. GG is called. Team Secret will 2-0 in